Get live reports from the sidelines throughout our game. Follow Aaron Dugan on Twitter at AaronFox56.
Holy Cross has used an experienced team to fight off all contenders so far in the Lackawanna League, including a come-from-behind overtime win Tuesday with Dunmore.
It could be a little easier on me, but the fact that, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, and after losing, some key players last year, for them to show that kind of poise, I'm really proud of the character they show and the fight.
Mid-Valley's success at home against the Crusaders is non-existent. The Spartans want to break that string.
Anytime we play, it's a big game, but I think it's something we'll certainly address and take pride in. The fact that it's our home floor, it's going to be our senior night, and there's going to be a lot riding on the game.
It's the Lackawanna League Division III showdown. It's Holy Cross and Mid-Valley. Next.
He looks like he's already got his play called, and they're not going to call timeout. They're going to let him go at it.
10 seconds. Pick play. Got it!
Fox 56 Sports presents the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology.
It's an overflow capacity crowd inside Mid-Valley High School tonight as these fans anticipate the biggest game of the year. As we take a look at the Lackawanna League Division III standings, we see Mid-Valley and Holy Cross tied at the top with 4-1 records in the second half. If Holy Cross wins tonight, as the first half champs, they'll win the overall division title. If Mid-Valley can pull off the victory, they'll play another game Saturday afternoon. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Bob I, joined by my partner tonight, courtside John Mendola from the Fox 56 Sports Show. And John, once again, it's down to these two teams.
Well, Mid-Valley has done it the last couple of years. Mike Abd has really had some great kids and great group of young men. In the meantime, for Holy Cross, it's just reload time for Al Calas. Some savvy seniors with this group ready to get the job done and head into those district playoffs.
Let's talk about the Crusaders first. A tough win the other night against Dunmore. They have a lot of great scorers, but Brandon Lease is playing very good basketball down the stretch.
Well, he is. He's averaging over 12 points a game. He's very versatile. You can put him in any spot. The 1 spot, the 4 spot, doesn't matter. But he's a go-to guy and he'll score when you need that big three or an inside bucket. Brandon Lease is the guy you want to go to.
Mid-Valley lost 3 of their top starters from last year's team. Alex Przlewski was the leading scorer. He is gone, but Jason Kenny has filled his spot.
Boy, he is scoring, a scoring machine this year. I mean, he scored 30-some points a few times this year, averaging about 22 a game. He could shoot inside, outside. Really the pure offensive mind right now for Mid-Valley, and he's going to be a big part tonight.
It's senior night here at Mid-Valley as the Spartans look for their first victory ever over Holy Cross on this gymnasium. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology.
Back at a packed gymnasium at Mid-Valley High School in Troop, getting ready for tonight's boys high school basketball game in the Lackawanna League. Holy Cross taking on Mid-Valley. And as we look through the years, boy, these teams seem to battle, John, 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a year. And it seems during the regular season, Holy Cross has Mid-Valley's number, but then you put Mid-Valley into the playoff situation and they kind of win it, and they've won their games at Carbondale, which is kind of ironic, but never here on this gymnasium.
Yeah, and they love to get it in front of the home crowd, in front of this new court, as you see how gorgeous of a job they have done here. And the lighting is absolutely spectacular. You see the Spartan and Spartanettes, and really excited about this game tonight. And of course, Mike Abden, the job he's done with this program. They're gonna work as hard as they can tonight to get that big W here.
Starting a little bit later than we anticipated due to senior night ceremonies, but so both teams getting their ample warm-ups in, and then we'll have the lineups and the starting national anthem. Last game was played January 22nd. It was a 52-48 victory as Holy Cross pulled it out on their own floor. It was 24-22 at the half. Holy Cross took the third, but then Mid-Valley 8-5 in the fourth quarter, and that led to the overtime, which Holy Cross dominated, and they won it 52-48. Again, same type of game. They're going to see up and down, kind of, they don't want to get in their half court. How do you see the game playing out?
Well, got to see Dunmore and Holy Cross the other night. Dunmore really had Holy Cross's number just about the whole game, and Holy Cross found a way to claw and scratch and bite back in. I think the key for Holy Cross, with the different guys that they have so many different guys that can score. I mean, pretty well balanced overall as far as what guys can do. It may not show us statistically. You have some guys averaging 4 or 6 points a game. But you know what? When it comes down to it, Krupski could go off for, 15, or Trainer could score 20, or Brendan Leach, we talked about his flexibility. They have enough different guys. If you shut one guy down, somebody else can step up. But in the meantime, for Mid-Valley, really rely on Jason Kenny and what he could do offensively.
Yeah, in the last game, I think Holy Cross did a nice job taking him out of the first and second quarter. But in the second half, he came on strong and finished strong in that game. With 21 points, and that really catapulted them to get that to overtime in a small gymnasium. Again, Holy Cross wins. They win the outright division title. They'll get a good seed in District 2 AA. If Mid-Valley can pull off the victory, they'll play again Saturday at 1. Site undetermined, but I would anticipate it being Carbondale again.
Always seems to be the site, and a great atmosphere up there, and these guys get together. That extra experience you get when you head into the district playoffs will be even more interesting. And I think it's just a total toss-up this year in District 2 AA. We'll talk a little bit more about that as the game goes on, but this is a preview of what you could see in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's also a preview tonight in Wilkes-Barre. Myers taking on Holy Redeemer for Division 3, which is kind of ironic. Both Division 3s going head-to-head. They'll be that, so those two teams are going to be right up there in District 2 as well.
Yeah, I mean, Holy Redeemer right now has been on fire the way they've been playing for Coach Paul Guido. They haven't lost in a whole long time, so they're playing great basketball. Myers comes off a tough loss to GAR, who's a AAA team. But again, the AA race, throwing Montrose, it's going to be absolutely bonkers. As you see, Montrose now will get that top seed, winning their division. Then the battle will be on between Myers, Redeemer. Here's Holy Cross. Hanover had a devastating blow with a big injury. Mid-Valley can play with anybody, and so could Dunmore. It's a crapshoot.
I think anybody on that screen can win the district title. And not say easily, but on any night. We saw Dunmore the other night. They had a lead against Holy Cross. They probably should have won that game. And then you go through the Hanovers and the Myers and the Redeemers, the Mid-Valleys. Any given night, anything can happen.
And how about Riverside? I mean, they're not even in that mix. And you throw in Riverside into that, and of course you might be missing another team or two, but that's how tough AA District 2 will be this year.
Both teams have a loss in the second half, and both Holy Cross losing to Lakeland.
That was
Mid-Valley losing to Dunmore.
Yeah.
So, that tells the story of the second half.
Lakeland showed a little bit of a hot streak in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, they pulled off 2 big wins against Dunmore and Riverside, maybe? Holy Cross, excuse me. Dunmore, and then, of course, Dunmore Mid-Valley. So here's how, well, we'll wait a minute and we'll get the national anthem sung tonight by Charlene Hartman, a junior here at Mid-Valley. Our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
Charlene Hartman, Mid-Valley Junior, with our national anthem. Here now the starting lineups for today's game. For the Holy Cross Crusaders, coming in 14-4 overall. First half champs, Division III. Tim Krupski, Billy Trainer, Brendan Lease, Rob Torrey, Mason Zadolnik get the start tonight for Holy Cross. For Mid-Valley, Zach Nemitz, Jason Kenny, Mo Blackwell, Danny Wood. Jeff Panetti, a senior, will get the start on senior night. He plays limited minutes, but then we will see Noah Tanner and Brad Kalinowski as well in there. So both teams go 7-8, and that's about it, as deep as they will run. We've seen the other night, Al Calais from Holy Cross will go with the starters throughout the whole quarter.
Yeah, and he had some interesting changes on the inside, as Bailey Simrell was one of those guys that he brought into the ball game and played a whole bunch of minutes. But I don't think they lose anything, no matter who they bring off the bench, Holy Cross.
And we are underway. Division title on the line here at Mid-Valley High School is the Spartans. Nemitz who controls the opening tip. Man-to-man defense from Holy Cross. Looking inside for Kenny, they don't have him. Working around the outside, Nemitz guarded by Krupski.
Trying to be patient early. Often you see some low-scoring first quarters, and then they start letting the lid off the garbage can a little bit. But, you'll see what Kenny can do. They'll be looking for him a whole lot.
No shot clock, of course, in high school basketball, so plenty of time to work your offense. Blackwell looked for a shot. Thought about taking it low. Instead, Kenny takes it to the rack. He's got the first two of the game.
Jason Kenny showing his athleticism there, knifing through that Holy Cross defense.
Crusader turnover, Kenny controlling it. Pass it out. Nemitz downtown, front of the rim. Good box out from, that's Panetti off the mark. Wood had the rebound and couldn't make it count. Up and down they go, Torrey no good. And we'll finally have our out of bounds, and Panetti will take a seat, and we'll see Kalinowski as expected.
Holy Cross trying to see if they could get their offense working there. They took the ball right to the rack, missed on that opportunity. Good hustle for Mid-Valley early with Danny Wood down low.
Both these teams used to these big game atmospheres. Both made nice runs last year in the AA state playoffs. Nemitz, little jumper off the mark. Wood right there, no one got to him. Mid-Valley controls Blackwell behind the back. Wood couldn't control it, and he's going to fall on the line, and it will go over to Mid-Valley. Stay right here.
Well, you're getting a whole lot of hustle out of Danny Wood. That's what you're getting right now. He's providing some other opportunities. You see him fumbles that ball a little bit, but then the hustle part, you'll take that all day long. So not the quote-unquote best hands down low, but the hustle's tremendous for Wood, and you love the energy from him.
Blackwell out in the corner. Looking for a little screen, and they get it to Kenny. Motion offense from the Spartans, who average 61 points per game. They shoot it very well, 47% from the field, average 28 rebounds per game. Blackwell inside, caught it. Three-point play on the way.
You could get some other offense here from the Spartans. That's what you're looking for. And Mo Blackwell is the number 2 guy here for Mid-Valley. Let's pad his stats a little bit, get him up, a little pressure off of Kenny is what you're looking for tonight.
So Dolnick first foul, teams first, and Blackwell converts the three-point play. 5-0 lead for the Spartans. Mid-Valley comes in, averaging 53 points per game. They like to shoot the three, 86 on the year, 36% on the season. Big steal, Kenny, he lays it up. Timeout on the floor, Holy Cross, making it a 30, will stay right here.
Now Jason Kenny all alone, a gimme bucket for him, getting a little bit closer. to 1,000 points. If they could get a couple playoff games going, maybe Jason Kenny will reach that milestone for his career.
There's Mike Abda, 5th season, 92 and 35 overall. He's a teacher here at Mid-Valley, former player. Doing a nice job, and really has converted this into a program that competes every year.
He has so much fight from these kids each and every year. They graduated so much talent. I mean, you see what Alex Brzlewski is doing at Bloomsburg. He is going off, coming off the bench down there, shooting threes like they're going out of style. And then, a couple other guys that were talented last year moved on to other schools, I think down at Kutztown and different things. Just really a great group of young men graduated. And Kenny's that guy who's back, but these other guys have filled the role nicely.
So Holy Cross looking for their first shot of the game. We're 3 minutes into the first quarter. Quick timeout by Alex Calais. Want to slow this down. Krupski on the outside, doesn't like to shoot typically, want to take it in and score at the basket. This is Lease. And back out to Krupski to set it up. Bailey Simmerl in the game now, number 44. Just a sophomore at 6'3".
Looking for a travel there, they didn't call it.
First shot taken by Torrey off the mark. Mid-Valley wants to push. Stopping the ball, no foul called. Simmerl pulls it down. Here come the Crusaders. Mid-Valley plays very good defense. They only give up 40 points per game.
Well, Mid-Valley is showing that man-to-man defense right now, right in your grill.
Torrey into the left-hand side and lays it up and in.
I think you see a little bit more athleticism at Holy Cross on the floor overall. But right now, the Spartans want this one at home in this great new gymnasium.
New floor, new lighting. Here at Mid-Valley, they had to play some games at Marywood. But they got it done, and it looks beautiful. You're right. Kenny to the rack. Foul on the floor. Going to go the other way.
Kenny's taking that ball to the rack a couple times. Got to finish on 2 of those. Not able to, and then he gets called on the foul.
So back comes Holy Cross. That's a whistle. No. So here comes Kenny back the other way. 7-2 lead. Bo Blackwell downtown. Oh, use a bank. 5 for Blackwell. Make that 6 on the 3.
Student section has a mosh pit going over there after that bank.
So 8-point lead, the biggest of the night. For the Spartans, here come back. They'll want to run. Kenny pushing it. Stop. In and out.
Holy Cross likes to take the 3. And they're trailing right now by 8. No offense working for them at this point. 1 ball to the rack. That's all they've got.
Oh, they got a second one to the rack. Krupski takes it in. Krupski averaging 4.5 points per game. Nice give and go. Wood out to Kalinowski's in the game. He switches it over to Nemitz. No good. Back of the rim. And it will go over to Holy Cross. So a 6-point lead is what the score is now. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. So we'll take a timeout. 1:41 remaining in the first quarter. Up and down flow, 6-point lead for the home team. Welcome back to Mid-Valley High School, everyone. 6-point lead. John, so far, the pace controlled by the Spartans.
Yeah, Holy Cross just hasn't been able to get their offense working for Mid-Valley. You've seen the type of offense they have. Everything seems to be Jason Kenny and Mo Blackwell. Other guys are kind of playing their role right now for the Mid-Valley Spartans, but it's working early. Holy Cross, though, does have some shooters. Wait till they open up the threes.
Yeah, that's exactly right, John. Torrey trying to fight off inside. Thought Holy Cross had trouble the other night with that big kid Williams for Dunmore, and they finally got some shots going in the second half. Tonight, I would think they're, it's a little bit better matchup for them. Summerall, no travel, blocked out of bounds by Wood.
Well, that's a gutty effort from Wood once again. Plays defense, dives on the floor, makes second shots happen for Mid-Valley. Just a real hustler.
Krupski out front will control it. Only points scored so far by Holy Cross by Torrey and Krupski, both inside on the drive. So no outside shots taken yet. Into Torrey, lopped in, blocked, and it'll be a foul on the floor. Home crowd doesn't like that, but the call made.
Well, Holy Cross will move the ball around here and try to front him. Torrey tried to get the ball in there, and somebody hit him in the hand or the body. He got double teamed. Mike Abda discussing that right now with the referee, but again, the referee right there, down low.
So Torrey goes to the line, this 6-foot senior, averaging 61% from the stripe, makes the first. There'll be 2 shots for the senior. So lead down to 5 for Mid-Valley. Blackwell, little post move, spins it in. Mo Blackwell on his senior night having a game.
Blackwell's a real emotional kid and gets fired up, tries to get his teammates fired up. You see Danny Wood, he knows his role so well. At 4, 5, 6 footer, he said, no, you don't want to pass it off. He's got a little bit more ball game than me on the offensive end.
Shot off the mark by Trainer. Kenny pushing it. No whistle, late whistle. Going to be a block. 2 shots for Kenny. So you can see what the strategy is for Mid-Valley, John. They just want to push it anytime they can.
Kenny's so athletic, loves taking it right to the bucket. And you see the crossover move, and then they get Trainer down there, and he will be called on that foul, his first.
So Kenny shoots at 78%, misses that front end. 4 so far. At 21 against this team January 22nd. He makes the second, and he has 5 so far. Holy Cross looking for that last second shot. I think it was blocked a little bit. Goes out of bounds. So Holy Cross having a tough time shooting in the new gym. Time for one last shot. And Blackwell will just hold it. So very entertaining first half. So senior night has been the best night so far for the Spartans as they have a 13-5 lead at the end of 1.
It's been Mo Blackwell. Moves like that have given the Spartans a lead after 1.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV, WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology.
The Commonwealth Medical College presents the 4th annual Alley-Oop for Autism. Annual event is a 3-on-3 charity basketball tournament played at the Byron Recreation Center at the University of Scranton Saturday, February 21st. All proceeds go to the Northeast Regional Autism Center. You can also sign up for a 3-point contest. Registration closes this Sunday, so act right now. Join them on their website for registration and more information. You can further show support by purchasing an Alley-Oop for Autism t-shirt.
So we go to the second quarter. The home team shooting the ball well. Nice pace that they want. And they have a 9-point lead. Excuse me, 8-point lead. Excuse me.
Holy Cross needs to run their offense, and they need to start scoring some buckets. They've kind of been dictated by the defense. The Spartans have been clamping down on them here after one quarter.
Krupski in, Simmerl right there, blocked for the second time by Wood. Simmerl's got to do a pump fake or something. Trainer in, no good. Simmerl still fights, and a little foul going to go against Mid-Valley.
Well, he got lassoed over there, Simbrell, so Holy Cross will be able to get this ball back.
Goes against Blackwell, his first foul. So, John, who's the pressure on tonight? Holy Cross knows no matter what happens, they can play in the championship game. Mid-Valley's never beaten them here. It's senior night. They have to win. So is there pressure?
I think coming in it was Mid-Valley, but right now Holy Cross just struggling to score a basket, so they're feeling it.
Well, they're not struggling on the boards. That's 3 rebounds by Sadolnik. He finally puts it up and in. Mike Abda not happy about that. Wants the box out.
Well, I really like Sadolnik, the way he played the other day. Very physical against John Williams out of Dunmore. And he didn't play most of the second half, but he shows that physicality.
So Blackwell has double digits already, 10, leading the way, 10 of 15 for Mo Blackwell.
Well, Holy Cross really hasn't had a look at a 3 here. They need to get something because Trainer can hit the 3. They got different guys.
Well, here he looked at it, John, and came up a little short for Trainer. Nemitz pushing. It's going to go over to the Spartans.
You see Mid-Valley trying to buy a bucket. No foul called. Nice defense for the Crusaders.
Off to Blackwell. He's been hot. Almost got that friendly rim. Oh, Krupski on the floor calls a timeout. Not sure how Coach Calais wanted that. I think he wants to save the timeouts for later on, but they'll take it, and it will be a 30, so we'll stay right here. How about Mo Blackwell averaging 10 coming in, John? Shoots 37% from the floor, and he's got 10 already.
Well, that emotion, again, he plays with such emotion out there, and he's one of those guys, you know, comes from an athletic family. The Blackwells have done a nice job here at Mid-Valley, and they're looking for bigger things. You know, the Tanners are an athletic family, so some kids that, you know, coming up and they're trying to get the job done, and Blackwell had that big shot last year for them.
Here's the second half for Mid-Valley. Couple losses early on. Well, Holy Cross, that was the last game of the first half, excuse me. There you see Dunmore's loss. And then they put a string together, pretty much dominating. No close games except for maybe Old Forge at home.
Well, you beat Riverside and Old Forge like that, and then again a Lakeland team that can play a little bit. So, you know, showing what Mid-Valley is capable of doing, and Mike Abda's group right now playing well thus far. You know the surge is coming from Holy Cross. It's hard to keep them down.
Yeah, they scored 24 in first half points the last time these two teams met. 7 thus far. We'll give and go Sadolnik. Might travel. He's going to get the hoop with the arm. 3-point opportunity for the senior.
Again, this is all muscle. This is what Sadolnik did against John Williams the other night. I mean, that is just a little extra down low, able to force that ball in and one. And he has been a spark right now. He could put up 5 quick for Holy Cross and get him right back into this.
Does not shoot free throws very well, misses that one. That foul went against Noah Tanner, a sophomore. Someone's got to stop the ball for Mid-Valley. Excuse me, for Holy Cross. Here come the Crusaders back. They want to push, but good job by Mid-Valley getting back. Offensive foul against the Crusaders, Brendan Lease.
Well, Lease ran right into the defender, Noah Tanner, and it's going the other way. And now we're going to get some substitutions for Holy Cross.
Nick Vanansky, another senior, he'll replace Lease, who has one personal foul. That's the third team foul on Holy Cross. Mid-Valley has 4.
Well, you brought up the point about Kenny. Somebody's got to step in front to stop his penetration. Somebody for Holy Cross has to take a charge. But on the end of that, Bob, Kenny's got to finish. Mike Apt is not happy. He has 6 or 8 points hanging out there that he needs to go to the rack and finish those easy ones.
Yeah, these two teams play defense very well. Downtown Nemitz, back of the rim, but no one blocked out Blackwell. He throws it up and it goes.
It's his night right now. Blackwell just throwing anything up, and it's falling.
Back to an 8-point lead. Mid-Valley playing very good defense. Not letting anyone get to the rim. Krupski takes it into paint. Zadolnik in. Work it around. Trainer will pump fake. And can't get the bounce. And there was a Holy Cross player on the line, so it goes over to the Spartans.
As much as that ball went out of bounds, the one thing I like right now, energy-wise for Holy Cross, is Sadolnik is giving them something. He's hustling for balls, trying to keep the ball alive, doing different things. You got to keep a player like that in there right now.
There's the trap by the Crusaders. They'll have a jump ball. One thing I think Holy Cross needs to make it harder to get baskets if you're Mid-Valley. This seems too easy for Mid-Valley to get points, John. Where on the other end, Holy Cross is having a tough time.
No foul called on that jump ball. Mike Abda hoping for something.
Going to wipe the floor up. That's what they're going to do.
Said new gymnasium and newly renovated.
Yep.
What they've done here. Again, the paint and the lights and the whole feel of it here at Mid-Valley. It's special.
Capacity crowd overflow. Some people may even be standing out front watching this game on a monitor. That's how much is anticipated from this game. Blackwell thought about it. Crisafulli in, number 40 for Mid-Valley. He's a junior, Roman Crisafulli. He'll make the move out front. Blackwell spinning, looping, underhanded.
Right now it's the backyard for Blackwell.
How about 14 for Blackwell? Foul, will it count it? Yes. Continuation for Trainer. So there's a timeout on the floor. 3:49 remaining in the first half. Holy Cross trying to get back into it here on MyTV.
Blackwell's got the moves. Backyard basketball for him. And a Mid-Valley advantage.
We are back. Everyone trying to figure out who's going to win this game. So far, it's the home team with an 8-point lead, but Billy Trainer will go to the line to complete a 3-point play for Holy Cross. And he does. Bye-bye, John Mandola, courtside here Division III championship for the Lackawanna League. Holy Cross wins, they win the title. If Mid-Valley wins, these two teams go back at it Saturday afternoon. Tanner cut off. And it will be a backcourt. So that pressure now starting to take over for Holy Cross.
Well, Holy Cross, as I said, they're going to claw back into this. You can't keep a team like this down when they have so many different guys that can score. And again, they haven't even begun to shoot threes. If they're able to get a couple of those looks in and sink a few, it'll be a different ball game. Mid-Valley, though, right now riding Mo Blackwell.
Sadolnik in the corner. He's not going to shoot from out there.
The only one who won't.
They're going to go the other way. So an offensive foul against number 42, and here you see it.
Well, here's Sadolnik. And backs right into Wood. And they're saying, yep.
Hey,
Malaya's talking about it right now, but hey.
Yeah, may have laid his shoulder into it. Probably should have stopped and shot the ball. So 2 fouls on the senior. He stays in the game.
I think that grit is good, though, for Holy Cross. They got to have some toughness. Sadolnik's the guy.
Kenny just fighting. Finally gets it back out to the top to Blackwell. Play called out by Mac Abda. And Noah Tanner takes it over to Blackwell. He's got the hot hand. He takes it in. Another one. 16 for Big Mo.
Well, Blackwell just playing bigger than he is, and he's playing one of the best offensive efforts I think he's ever had.
Good hands by Kalinowski. Knocks it out, and another turnover for Holy Cross. So here comes Mid-Valley. 9-point lead, biggest of the night. Blackwell finally misses a shot.
Great rebound by Sadolnik, Bob, showing down low. He could palm the ball, grabbed it right out, and cuffed it.
Yeah, they're going to need him. You're right. He's grit. So we're coming up 2 minutes left in this half. It's been Mid-Valley from the outset. They had an early 7-0 lead. Have yet to hit a three-point shot, let alone anything from the outside.
Holy Cross just looks like they're in a little bit of a funk.
A little hop and skip, going to be called for a travel, is Trainer. I wonder, they put so much effort to that game against Dunmore. Will they have anything left for tonight's game?
Oh, they got to find it right now. I mean, they're down 21-12, still not out of reach. But here before the half, you'd like to get a little spark, see if you could stop one of Mid-Valley's drives or get a couple points.
The ball by Trainer against Kenny. Lee still looking for his first basket. Outside of Vanaski. And it should go over to Holy Cross. It goes off Kenny.
Got a little hustle bucket there. A 3 gets him within 6. That'd be great. They'll take a 2 right now. Wait for Lease to get a look.
Yeah. No, they tried to get it into Sadolnik. Stolen. 2-on-1. Wood running the floor. Couldn't make it. Holy Cross back. Krupski going to push it a little bit. He'll set up the half-court offense. Lee still looking for his first point. Just 3 for Trainer. This may be the lowest output of the season for Holy Cross in a half so far. Krupski, a little scoop shot off the mark. Mid-Valley can hold it for 1 if they prefer. And with a 9-point lead, that's exactly what they will do. Coming up at the half, we'll talk to the superintendent of schools here at Mid-Valley, Jim Tallarico. John will have that interview on the floor. And then we'll get you set up for should be a very entertaining second half play. Kalinowski, a little fade, no good. Couple seconds of Krupski wants, almost put it in 3/4 of the court, but that will do it. One half in the book here at Mid-Valley. It is the home team Spartans who have a 9-point lead over the visitors from Holy Cross.
Well, we're here with Jim Tallarico, the superintendent. Jim, what a facility. You guys really did a great job in redoing this gymnasium.
Yeah, it just happened very recently, John, over the holiday. A lot of support from our board of directors, our administration, our maintenance guys. We got it done, and I think it's really a real great tribute to Mid-Valley. This building looks great right now.
The lighting's fantastic, the colors, I mean, it kind of pops at you a little bit.
Well, it needed it. It needed a little bit of work, so we decided, again, with the support of the board, to do it all. The lights, the floor came out great, padding, and it just, again, our kids have been so successful. It's a great tribute to them.
Academics, very important here at Mid-Valley, but the athletic programs, that's near and dear to your heart as well.
Yeah, always. Student athletes are what we care about. We want them to do as well in the classroom as they do here on the court or on the football field or anything they're participating in. And we're lucky. We have great kids, great work ethic, come from great families, and you know that's very important.
And of course, your coaches are doing a great job. Mike Abda and this group of kids here at Mid-Valley went through some great experiences last couple of years. Jason Kenny kind of has a lot of experience, but these other guys are stepping up.
Yeah, and you know what, John? This team's a tribute to Mike Abda and his coaching staff. They're good role models. They're disciplinarians. The kids know what they want from them. And our kids, as I said, work extremely hard. And that success has bred some success, and that's what you need.
And this rivalry between Holy Cross and Mid-Valley, it's been going for years now.
This never goes away. This goes back to Mid-Valley, Bishop O'Hara, now Holy Cross. Our kids grow up together. They play sports together. They compete together. But I'm going to tell you, when they leave the court or the field, they're friends and they really respect one another, and that's important.
And then over on the girls' side, you got Vince Buccarelli coaching. I know he's excited.
Yeah, Vince, a great addition to the staff here, and he's doing a great job with the young bunch of girls. A little frustrated because it's a new system, and Vince wants things to just happen real quick, but we're thrilled to have him here, and he's got a great bunch of kids, too.
Well, you guys are doing great stuff here at Mid-Valley, and, of course, we're wishing you well and always supporting Mid-Valley Spartans.
Well, John, we appreciate, again, you coming here, supporting the Mid-Valley family. We have 3 great communities that support everything our kids do, and we feel very lucky. And wherever you guys go, I mean, follow us, please. We play a lot of other sports, too.
All right. Jim Tallarico, Mid-Valley Superintendent. Hey, we have a second half of basketball coming up. Mid-Valley has the lead. We'll see what happens with Holy Cross here on MyTV.
Both teams coming back on the floor. At least Mid-Valley is out shooting, and they own a 9-point lead here at the newly renovated gymnasium at Mid-Valley High School. Thanks to James Tallarico, the superintendent of schools, for joining John at the half. Needless to say, talked to a couple of Holy Cross people who have seen them all year. It's their lowest output of the season, just 12 points. Really, no one has gotten any kind of flow, and the outside shot is non-existent.
Yeah, they just haven't had any looks. I mean, Mid-Valley's defense, they're right in your face. They're playing right there. You know, Holy Cross is going to have to find a way to maybe create some picks, get some outside looks at the bucket.
On the other end, 2 guys doing all the scoring. Blackwell with 16, Kenny with 5, and boy, it's the Mo Blackwell show from the outset. Let's take a look at the first half highlights of Mo, quite frankly.
Yeah, Mo has just had basic shots there, 2, 3, 4 footers, and then some big man moves underneath, finding the way to use the glass, get it go, even hit a 3 off the glass. So that's what we're getting at of Mo Blackwell tonight. Here he is taking that one to the rack one more time, using the glass.
Well, we saw this the other night. Holy Cross is back on the court. Not going to do much warming up, but Al Calais will talk to them a lot. So this is what's happened in the second half for Holy Cross. Ever since that loss to Lakeland, 47-45. That's what their 4-1 record is right now. They'll be one of the teams in District 2 AA that really can make a run. But again, I wonder how tired they are from the other night. To reiterate, against Dunmore, I mean, they really had to come back from a Dunmore lead, and that takes a lot of energy, an emotional energy.
Yeah, I don't know what the word is, Bob. Whether it's tired or the word is funk. I mean, they're in something right now, and they got to snap out of it awfully quick. And it's even just right now getting some looks. I mean, I think Mike Abt has done a nice job with his group, scouting this team, preparing, and of course the way they're playing it. But Holy Cross has that ability to score like they did the other day. They clawed. They did wake up in that second half.
Last 8 meetings, Holy Cross 6-2 over those 8 meetings, but a couple of division titles thrown in there for Mid-Valley. Coach Calais still awaiting his presence. Here he comes after he talks to his assistant coaches. The players have been out for over a minute, talking amongst one another. Coach Calais, though, did a nice job the other night. They were down against Dunmore, so you can't take anything away from him. He's going to have his team ready for this second half.
Coach Calais, he's been through so much over the years and had some great groups here at Holy Cross, taking his kids to the state final a few years ago. He knows what to do. He'll make every adjustment he could. His nice coaching staff and a great group of young men there at Holy Cross.
So we are getting ready for this second half, Division III Lackawanna League final game of the second half of the season. Let's see what Holy Cross has for Mid-Valley. And we are underway. Our referees tonight, Jack Gaffney, Al Munley, Randy Wolf. Good job in that first half. Not let things get out of control. And a capacity crowd overflow here in Mid-Valley. Holy Cross ball to begin the second half. Let's see if they can make a run here in the third quarter. Torrey was triple teamed. They got it to him. Here comes Kalinowski. Got it, Kenny. 8 for him.
One guy you have to guard. It's Kenny from the outside. The 2 guys you got to guard. It's Blackwell and Kenny. And right now, those 2 guys are ripping up Holy Cross.
Krupski, front of the rim. Knocked away from Lease. So Brendan Lease still looking for his first 2 points of the night. Here, look at it again.
Krupski gets the open look at the 3, which we were talking about, and then Lease good enough to get the rebound. Won't stop Holy Cross. Here's Lease. He can hit that corner.
And he gets hot. He can get on a roll, so he opens with the 3. But it's a 10-point lead for Mid-Valley.
Well, one of the reasons we featured that young man before this game, he could shoot that 3 from the corner. Now we're getting a little hustle out of Holy Cross.
All over the floor, both teams. Blackwell put it right to Torrey, and he almost missed the layup, but it goes in. So
they're within 8 now, Bob.
5 quick ones for Holy Cross. They'll do it on the defensive side. They'll start trapping in midcourt. Kenny, pop, shot, no good. Your man Sodolnik doing a nice job underneath. Trainer, no travel, gonna be out of bounds.
Holy Cross got to be real careful. Again, you're getting a comeback going. You're getting some momentum. Be smart with the basketball. Now they're going to try a little trap defense.
Blackwell fouled. They'll send him to the line. No one in any kind of foul trouble.
Here you see Blackwell's wide open. Help over there from Torrey. Does the right thing and gets in to Mo Blackwell.
Torrey called on the foul, his first of the night. Blackwell goes to the line. His first time tonight. He sinks the first one. And he makes it 18. Mo Blackwell having a career night here. That's senior night. Last home game of the year for Mid-Valley since the playoff will be at neutral sites. 10-point lead. Krupp's going to push it. Nice defense. Kalinowski.
They've got to try to draw a little bit of contact down low, and I think that's what they tried to do here. Krupski, the ball was knocked away. No foul was called on that one, and now we're going to get a foul on Mid-Valley.
And a foul will go against Kalinowski, his second, as they inbounded the ball to Krupski. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Shoots 63.9%. His first 2 free throws of the night. He sinks the first.
So Bob, with 5 Spartans starting, all seniors, you know, but only Kenny with that experience. You know, those other guys still done a real nice job to help out tonight. And then they got some sophomores into the lineup.
Timeout on the floor. Full timeout for Mike Abda. We'll stay right here. There you see Al Calais in his 22nd year overall. He's 8th at Holy Cross. Of course, he led Bishop O'Hara to a state title run one year, about 1 game short.
McCann School of Business and Technology has been preparing students for employment in their chosen field since 1897. With their hands-on real-world training, you'll hit the job market with the skills that today's employers demand. Classes are forming now, so visit mccann.edu.
There you see Mike Abda. You would have to expect a run. You talked about it. The run's going to come from Holy Cross. Can Mid-Valley stave it off? That's the big question.
Right, and that'll depend a whole lot offensively on Blackwell and Kenny, but defensively, everybody's got to do their job, including number 23, Danny Wood, who seems to be one of those defensive leaders right now for Mid-Valley.
So it will be Spartan ball, and Holy Cross comes out full course press. Blackwell 2-on-1, make it 3-on-1. Kenny gets the roll. 10 for him.
Holy Cross trying to be patient here to set up this half-court offense as it back up to 10.
Blocked away from Torrey. Nice job by Wood. And Mid-Valley now will slow the pace down a little bit.
Wow, shame because Sadolnik really had a great pass on that, but Holy Cross couldn't finish.
Blackwell backing him down, and there's going to be a foul call.
You got to force Mo Blackwell. You see the moves. He's got the big man moves, spinning, play some good backyard basketball. Those are things you do on your own. You're with guys, you're at the park, you're playing some ball. Those are the kind of times you can work on those moves.
So Blackwell averages 10 points a game coming in, as 18 so far tonight. Pacing the Spartans, who are looking for their first win here against Holy Cross ever. He misses those 2, so it continues to be a 10-point lead. Holy Cross, let's see if they can find their outside shot. Leeson blocked away from Kenny. Spartans looking to push. Blackwell running the floor. Took his eye off it. No roll for Nemitz. Kalinowski got it.
Kalinowski 36% from three-point land this year. Off the bench, score it.
Biggest lead of the night. Foul on the floor. Gonna go against Mid-Valley. That'll be against Blackwell, his second foul. So we'll out of bounds to the Crusaders.
See if they get Lease open again in the corner.
Trainer, a little step back, no good. I don't know if Coach Calais can wait for the TV timeout. He's going to have to.
Wood finished the bucket. Kalinowski downtown, 50.
You're watching live high school basketball on MyTV. You're watching live high school basketball on MyTV. WQMY.
Oh, welcome back to Mid-Valley. The cheerleaders extremely happy, and they should be. Their team up 15 now, John, and Holy Cross better watch out. This does not get turned into a blowout. They look out of sync. They're in a funk, and I think that may have something to do with the game the other night.
Well, Coach Calais is hoping he can get something sparked here for this team. Billy Trainer, now he's the guy with the basketball. He's a guy that can score as well. He got streaky the other night as well and can score some buckets.
Simrel back into the game. Number 44, the sophomore.
Right now, it looks like they're going to try to get Trainer open.
Krupski tries to go in. Sadolnik, good offensive rebound. Up and under, and got it.
There's some big man moves.
Yeah, strong move. 6 points for the senior. He's doing his part.
This is one thing you did not see the other night. We did not see those two guys in the game at the same time. Sadolnik as well as Bailey Simrel.
Blackwell to the rack, got it. No one picked him up on the drive, and it was an easy one.
Mo Blackwell, listed as 6'1". He's just playing bigger than that. I don't think he's that, but he is playing some large basketball right now.
Comes back out to Trainer into Krupski. Tried once, Sadolnik tries it again. This time he gets fouled, so he'll go to the line.
Well, much like Wood, Sadolnik, not a real offensive guy, but he's got a little bit of game down low, and he knows what to do. He's not going to take that certain shot when he's over on the right-hand side. He's a lefty, so he drove to the bucket, drew some contact, get the third team foul, and hoping you can get maybe one more, two more before the quarter is over to try to get to that free throw line in quarter number 4.
So Bailey Simrel gives them a couple minutes, and it brings back in Krupski, and also Vanaski's into the game, number 12. So 2 strong ones for Sadolnik. He has 8. Holy Cross down 13 now in the third quarter. Foul quickly on the floor, going to go against Trainer. Billy Trainer, 6'2" junior, averaging 11 points a game. This is his second foul. Good cut in by Kalinowski. Official's going to look at it, and it goes over to Holy Cross. So I'd like to see a little run here now to the end of the third, John, if you're Holy Cross.
Yeah, your goal is single digits. If you could make this, down to 9, that'd be great. And then see what you can do in the fourth quarter. But all starts on the offensive end. An open look, let alone a bucket.
An uncharacteristic turnover night for Holy Cross. They're making those small mistakes that you don't typically see, John. Kenny and Blackwell pacing the Spartans. Tanner, corner, no good. How about Kenny? Here comes Vanaski. He'll give it over to Krupski for Holy Cross. Krupski a little spin, looking for somebody.
That bounce pass has hurt him numerous times. Keep turning the ball over.
No foul called on the pass that goes out of bounds. Vanaski held his ground against Tanner. And now Rob Torrey going to be set. They'll leave him at the bench. Thank you to all of our sponsors who take care of us here on MyTV all season long. More basketball coming up next week, college variety. Lease. No good, but Sadowski. Kodolnik, nope. Here comes Mid-Valley, 2-on-1. Tanner running. Foul!
Tanner, one of those kids, 5 foot nothing, 100 to nothing, but he finds a way to score, and he is super excited. Great energy. Gonna get a little bit bigger. And his brother wasn't that big either, but plays with tremendous heart. He's got some ability, as you see. You finish that on the floor. It's impressive at 5'6".
Shooting 75% from there. He makes that. He has 3 points in this game. 16-point lead now. Was Mid-Valley right from the opening tip. They scored 7 unanswered to open the game. Trainer forces it, no good. No one there to get the rebound. Tanner with the trees, no good. Blackwell thought about it. And he pulls it back out. Nemitz no good. And we're going to have a foul on Wood off a rebound. So offensive foul going to go against Mid-Valley.
Well, it's gone the other way, Bob. Holy Cross getting closer. Mid-Valley has pulled a little bit more away. Holy Cross just unable to solve the Spartans tonight.
Under 20 to play here in the third quarter. Quick foul on Tanner. Going up against the senior.
You have an opportunity here. You see the reach right there from Tanner. Clear foul. 5 team fouls. So 2 more will head to that free throw line.
So Holy Cross, who averages 53 points per game. Only has 22 so far, another turnover. Blocked away, but Nemitz got it in. And that will do it. It's no good, and 3 are in the books here in Troop. It's been Mid-Valley all the way, and they have a big 18-point lead going to the 4th.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV, WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology.
The Commonwealth Medical College presents the 4th annual Alley-Oop for Autism. The annual event is a 3-on-3 charity basketball tournament played at the Byron Recreation Center at the University of Scranton. Saturday, February 21st. All proceeds go to the Northeast Regional Autism Center. You can also sign up for a 3-point contest. Registration closes Sunday, so act right now. Join them on their website for registration and more information. And further show support by purchasing an Alley-Oop for Autism t-shirt.
Bye-bye, John Mendola back in Troop. John, over the last 8 meetings between these two teams, the biggest win has been 6 points, and that was Holy Cross in 2013.
Well, Holy Cross is going to need a miraculous comeback here.
Tanner! Noah Tanner, his 9th three of the season.
Much like Blackwell, plays off the emotions of the student body, and he's feeling it.
So Lease finally gets his first 2-point field goal. He only has 5 points. He averages 12 coming in. Mid-Valley does a nice job on him. Starter's still in there for Holy Cross. Here's Blackwell. If you're just joining us, he has 18 points here tonight.
Well, for Mike Abb, they just don't want to do anything silly with the basketball. Up 19 right now.
Blackwell saw the opportunity and took it.
He has been money tonight. Yeah, he took it to the rack. It was a couple of foot shot there, but he's finishing.
Boy, quick hands again. Too many turnovers for Holy Cross tonight. Not enough baskets. And the energy has gone to Mid-Valley since the opening tip.
Some things will get shaken up here tonight in the standings.
Well, these two teams looks like will be meeting again Saturday afternoon at 1. Thinking Carbondale. No site confirmed yet. Almost a banker for Nemitz. Sadowski almost got the charge. He had one of those in the first half.
Good no call there.
He has 10, does the senior. He's the leading scorer for Holy Cross. Holy Cross is going to need more than that. So Vanaski ran into Tanner. He'll be called for the foul. There you see it again, John. Just ran into him.
Yep. Just playing tough defense right now. Holy Cross needs that kind of effort.
Back out to Mo Blackwell, the senior. So crowd doing the tomahawk chopping the Mid-Valley student section. Having a good time here. They always do. Even on the road they bring it. Tanner, no good. Blackwell, big offensive rebound.
You can tell how Blackwell's the heart and soul of this team. Just so much energy. Yeah, Kenny's all offense. It really is a scoring machine, but Blackwell carries that emotional part, could play some defense, kind of feeds off of everything. Tanner, just a sophomore, getting a little extra excited, but you know what? It's a big game for him.
Matt Nelson in the game, number 3, 5'8" sophomore. So going to the bench is Al Calais. Pat Galvin, just a freshman, and he looks everything but that. So Al Calais, knowing he has a game on Saturday in his back pocket. And Blackwell going to be called for a couple of step switching his pivot foot.
Well, you mentioned that matchup right now. You got Tanner over there, and a young man from Holy Cross is going to see what he can do with the basketball, coming in as a 9th grader.
Probably a wise decision for Al Calais. Team looking a little bit tired as Torrey gets one.
They got nothing to lose. They got to try to get some kind of spark and get some kind of energy going, because they'll be playing 48 hours.
Nice pass to Tanner. Dolnick pushing his way through and be called for a travel. So we'll take a timeout on the floor. Even 4 minutes left in this game. It's been all Holy Cross, all over Mid-Valley. It's all Mid-Valley, John, here tonight.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV, WQMY, brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology.
Well, if you like sports, you don't have to turn the channel. MyTV is your home for sports. Tomorrow night, we'll have basketball, followed by a little boys high school ice hockey. Then it's more college ACC basketball over the weekend. And then we'll be back at it next Wednesday up at Keystone in a key CSAC game as they take on the Marywood Pacers. John and I will be back at it 24 hours or so. John's going to be on the call with Crestwood Holy Redeemer Ice Hockey from the Mohegan Sun Arena at KC Plaza.
Yeah, looking forward to some high school ice hockey tomorrow night.
Well, back here in Troop, senior night has been a senior fest for the Spartans for Mid-Valley as Jason Kenny and Mo Blackwell playing their last game on this floor. They're going to go out in style. Never beaten Holy Cross on this floor, those two seniors. Looks like they will do it tonight, and these two teams will be back at it, as John mentioned, 48 hours from now. Saturday at 1 o'clock. Sedolnik has it. He's going to be called for another travel. Not really the guy you're looking to take it to the basket. So Torrey takes the seat. He'll leave with 7 points. So more substitutions now, as both benches are going to be emptied. Kenny in, and he gets it to Crisafoli. His first two.
This is not the same team, this Holy Cross team, the way they're playing tonight. Just not real as athletic as they can be. And Mid-Valley has done some things that have taken that away as well. One more time, Kenny over to his buddy.
Well, Jason Kenny, 85 assists coming in, 455 points, 137 rebounds, 58 steals. Kind of played that role last year as the backup. You know, did start, but it was Kozlowski's team, but he's taken right over in that leadership. Krupski from downtown. He has 5 points in this game. If you're watching this game and you're saying this is Holy Cross, and John, you mentioned this is not the Holy Cross team. I really do think that that game the other night really made them tired physically and emotionally. And they came out and they just couldn't come back again. But they'll be ready Saturday afternoon. There's no doubt. This will be a different team.
Oh, yeah. I'd be shocked if that one's more than double digits either way.
But Mid-Valley has had success up at Carbondale, as we've seen, when these two teams play. Trainer downtown, no good. Rebound from Kenny. He'll slow it down. And Blackwell. See if Mike Apter wants to call a timeout to get his seniors out to a round of applause. 2-on-1 for Holy Cross. And blocked away from Kenny as Jurkovic tried to take it in.
How about get that out of here? Almost into the upper deck.
Coming up on the final minute of play in this game. Trainer in, hard foul. We'll give all the credit to Mid-Valley. They came out, played very good defense, John, and it did it by running the court early on.
Yeah, I mean, it just dribbling through, knifing through, doing all the things he does.
So another game going on down the line, John. Redeemer and Myers. John's going to look up a score on that. That's for the Division III Wyoming Valley Conference. Here up in the Lackawanna League Division III, we're going to a third and final game to see who will get the division championship. And then the seedings will be announced next week from District 2 for the playoffs.
A Redeemer in command against Myers late in that game tonight, Bob. 47-39, just over a minute to play.
So we anticipate some great playoff basketball, John, in District 2.
You know, I was very impressed this year at seeing the quickness. I got to see the Riverside team, the boys. Their seed may not show it, but they're a team to be reckoned with, I think, in the district playoffs. Pull off an upset or two. So wouldn't be surprised to see the Vikings be alive. A lot of quickness out of them.
So Nelson gets a shot. He makes that. How about through the divisions quick, John? Quad A boys, Hazleton, Abington Heights up there. Watch out for Williamsport.
Yeah, Williamsport is coming on, that's for sure. Got to see Hazleton. They definitely have talent. Abington Heights as well. That's going to be a dogfight. Those three, it's hard to say.
AAA boys. Boy.
Scranton Prep, but I'll tell you what, GAR is really quick and really athletic, and you can never count out Mark Atherton and Crestwood.
A boys, not really. Old Forge in there.
Old Forge, just saw them play. When they were on their game, they're top notch.
Okay, go over to the girls. Quad A.
I think Hazleton, Pittston, they're going to battle it out. Popak will have something to say, but I think Hazleton and Pittston, Hazleton dominated the last time.
That AAA girls going to be as tough as this AA boys.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's hard to say. I mean, you got so many good teams, Scranton Prep and North Pocono and throwing Honesdale. I mean, it's good all around.
Again, AA girls, Dunmore, Holy Redeemer. I mean, you'd love to see that in the final.
Yeah, I got to see Dunmore play this week. They're outstanding. But Holy Redeemer's the team to beat there.
And A girls, again, Old Forge.
Yeah, I think Old Forge girls have something. I mean, their record hasn't shown it, but they'll be one to be looked at as well. They'll find a way in the playoffs.
Well, that's going to do it. The final score, Mid-Valley takes their first ever victory on this floor against Holy Cross, 51-35. These two teams will go back at it again Saturday afternoon. When we come back, we'll talk to the winning coach and our two players of the game on MyTV.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV, WQMY, brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology.
Oh, welcome back to Mid-Valley High School, everyone. In Troop, Mid-Valley pulls out a big victory over their nemesis from Holy Cross, and our Harris U Pullet, one of our Harris U Pullet player of the game, Jason Kenny. Tell me about what you guys wanted to do early on. Looks like you wanted to run, get that tempo up.
Defense wins championships. We rebounded the ball well. We outlet and got easy baskets on the court.
That was your first victory against Holy Cross on this floor with senior night. How special is that to get the win on your final game here?
Nothing's better than this. All the seniors worked hard the last 4 years to get to where we are now. We're ready to defend our championship on Saturday.
Will you get to that championship? You know Holy Cross is going to give it another shot. I really don't expect a game like this, do you?
I think it could happen again. Yeah. As long as our defense stays intact, we practice hard tomorrow, anything could happen.
How about we're going to bring Mo in, but how about, man, he was on fire tonight.
Whenever he's on fire, we know we're going to do good. His defense is always there. He's a hell of a player.
Well, congratulations. Good luck on Saturday. Let's bring Mo Blackwell in. Boy, Mo, you sparked you in. I don't know if it's a career high, 20 points in this game. You're averaging 10. What was going on in your mind out there? Looks like you were in the zone.
I was working so hard all week, playing, built my confidence, and the guys just did a real good job of feeding me the ball.
What's it feel like you get this victory over them on your last final home game here on this floor?
Oh, it feels great. We really wanted to protect our court on senior night, and it just feels great to get the chance to play for another league championship.
And you're going to play on Saturday. What do you expect in that game?
It's going to be a battle again. It's going to be a battle no matter what. They always bring their A game, so.
Good luck, Mo. We'll bring in Coach Abda now, and boy, Mike, you have this team ready. And what did you say to him before the game?
We just talked about, I mean, we had a lot of things I felt in our favor, motivation factor of senior night, our floor, and anytime we play Holy Cross, it's going to be a great game. So I think they were definitely motivated, but really the credit goes to the kids. I mean, defensively, they just did an outstanding job, loose balls, rebounds, making it tough for them. and we just played together as a team tonight. Mo stepped up, but overall, just every guy that touched the floor contributed. I was very happy.
Now you get them again on Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. You would expect they're going to come out with a little bit more fire.
Yeah, Coach Calais is a great coach. He'll make adjustments. We'll make adjustments. We'll watch the films, and they'll be a little different, I'm sure. And they'll be fired up to play, but so will we. This is the third time in 3 years we'll play for the league title against them, and we can't wait. We're looking forward to it.
Districts are down the line. It could be anybody in District 2 AA. You're included in that. Do you think you made a statement tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to play hard no matter what. Hopefully we can replicate that defensive effort, but districts is going to be crazy. This is the toughest district tournament I've seen since I've been coaching in 5 years, and we'll be prepared for that, but we just got to take care of business on Saturday.
Well, thanks for having us, and good luck Saturday, and good luck the rest of the way, Coach.
Thank you.
Let's bring in John Mendola again for some final words. John, 51-35, 16-point win, the biggest one in 8 tries for either of these two teams. Mid-Valley pulls it out on this floor. It was their energy right from the start, I think, that took this one away.
It was. It's great for them to do it on this remodeled floor for them. And Mike Abda, they did so much, I think, defensively, which helped the effort tonight. They didn't want Holy Cross to get those offensive looks, and they got the job done quite easily tonight.
And Mo and Kenny stepping in senior night. I mean, it doesn't get any more special for a high school kid.
No, emotional night for both of those guys. I mean, Blackwell was feeling it. That's the way you want to go out, and you have your parents here, and it feels good. And Mid-Valley going to feel good for another 24 hours. Then Saturday they'll get at it again, as he said.
I might go to that game.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. And he says, hey, it's happened. How many years in a row now?
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah, so they're excited to be there.
John, thanks again for a great season. We'll see you in the playoffs, I know, down the line. But, boy, what a great season here on my TV for high school basketball.
It has been. There's so much parity going around. Whether it's Lackawanna League, Wyoming Valley Conference, teams in District 4, teams playing some good basketball, and Mid-Valley had a great effort tonight. Holy Cross will be back Saturday. We'll see what happens.
Well, our next broadcast for our local schedule will be next Wednesday. We'll head up to Keystone College when the Giants take on the Pacers. It's a CSAC battle. The winner of that could be headed to the CSAC playoffs. I want to thank everyone here in Troop, including the athletic director, Tom Nowakowski, the superintendent of schools, James Tallarico, and everyone for welcoming us here to the brand new floor at Mid-Valley High School. For John and I, for the entire Fox 56 Sports Girl, saying so long, and we'll see you next week at Keystone. The final score, once again, Mid-Valley over Holy Cross, 51-35.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV, WQMY, brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology.